now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Destroyer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are, Newark, New Jersey, the Prudential Center. You know, some people call this the armpit of America. I'm not a good time. I don't know.
It's a beautiful place and a beautiful arena. And the fans here are ready to explode the moment something exciting happens.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Whipped on the uppercut there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, landed that kick to the leg. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Nice combination of kicks there by Yadon. Huge block there. Going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Yadon. Lands a jab.
Clinch position. Look for the opponent to try to circle off to the side of the octagon, get back to the center where he can dictate the pace and the pressure. Nice transition.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. And there you go, again, half guard. He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Big ground and pound.
Nice strike from bottom position. Great reversal to top position by Yadon. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Round 1 winding down here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Round 2 is next.
Hey, stop.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your striking's looking beautiful. You can't keep up with that. You gotta keep cutting your angles, keep looking. All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes. And on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big left hand. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And now the jab gets through.
calf kick lands, and it is starting to bruise now.
Dude better check these. Oh, another one.
Nice straight right lands. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and...
Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Yadong's got his back, and this is one fighter in OAM that you don't want anywhere near your back.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Yadong's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands.
That was nice.
Yadong's back in full mount.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Straight right is there. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Straight punch. Wow, what a head kick.
Another head kick lands. He is not seeing those kicks coming over the top.
So unable to connect on the uppercut. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's got that single collar tie.
And they separate. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Yadong's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, that submission looks tight. 90 seconds to go in the fight.
Referee healthy here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission.
Oh, snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is a majority draw.
All right, well, as you articulated throughout the broadcast, both men should be happy with their performances here tonight. Perhaps not that thrilled with the result. It's a draw.
Well, you want to win. As a fighter, you want to win, especially when you had moments.
Able to take now for this featherweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Suzuki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Plus Holloway.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, well, he might be the best volume striker in the game. Max Holloway back on the proving ground. We'll see if he can get the hands going early in this fight. And not a guy who needs much of a feeling out process. He's probably going to throw 500-plus strikes tonight unless he gets a finish. All eyes on Max Holloway, as usual, as we get this one started. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a hole for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, nice jab by Holloway. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Oh, nice body shot.
Both guys land. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. So far, a frantic pace as expected. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Level change there, goes for the takedown. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
That was a slick transition.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, beautiful. Head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you get up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Right on the button. Miss with the right hook. Oh, big elbow.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Oh, big right hook. Oh, man, as effective a straight punch as we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Nice jab there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Oh, huge ground strikes. And now he's got the back.
He's in the mount.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Changing the position.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Holloway's back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Holloway's got his back again.
Oh, he flattens him on his back now.
Hard ground and pound, some swelling now starting to appear.
Nice.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep,
there you
absolutely.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, He will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be...
That's a blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up the tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Holloway.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Beautiful kick to the body. Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking... He's got to keep pressing here.
Nice. Nicely done. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot... This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Oh, big knee to the body. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent...
Oh! That is it!
Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Suzuki.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in and...
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alejandro Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways, and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills today. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. And blocks that hard punch. Big shot to the head. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, Superman punch. 2 minutes have gone by. Oh, beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Takedown defense is there. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, lands a nice straight. Left hand got home there. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Oh, man.
Less than a minute now to go in round one. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Pantoja. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pantoja's has got full mount now. Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Pantoja's looking for an arm bar here.
That is tight. All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Takes his back now.
Oh, right into mount.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Don't let him go to the mount. Keep on your side.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that...
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick. And now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he won't be he will not get another chance. Bambi.
Third round underway. He's got a good leg kick. There it is.
Wow, he lands another leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, wow, Kimura right into the armbar now.
That was a nasty transition.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. He's got to be careful here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pantoja. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Submission attempts in bunches. Another one here. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. He's going to attack armbar here.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
All right, let's see if the crowd can be mature as they get to the north-south position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. We approach the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round. Pantoja's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Final 10 seconds. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magomed Ankalaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the King.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, a lot of people have planted their flag on Magomed Ankalaev in terms of his future light heavyweight greatness, but the UFC matchmakers do a masterful job in terms of setting up a test that you need to pass in order to get to that requisite next level. This is a challenging stylistic matchup, and even the confident Ankalaev acknowledged that this is going to test me in ways perhaps I haven't been tested in the octagon before. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Body kick now by Ankalaev. And now some separation. And there's the single leg. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ankalaev. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Strong reversal there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Beautiful ground strikes landing.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Good straight hand there by Magomed Ankalaev.
It won't take many of those. Oh, that was a big one there.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Big right hand. Oh. Oh. Great job finding an opening and landing a beautiful punch from the clinch.
Back and forth we go. Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Oh, nice jab by Ankalaev.
He loaded up there on that high kick. These guys are going at it. Oh!
Huge left.
That's a right hand. Oh, right hand. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round 2. There's a hit kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
You heard him. Oh, my goodness. Till you stop it, I'm gonna keep kicking you. Body kick after body kick.
Lands a jab. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Oh, and now an uppercut.
Nice leg kick.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Magomed Ankalaev.
All right, what a moment from Magomed Ankalaev, your winner by knockout here tonight, and very to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington, the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer him, you understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab.
Where's your uppercut?
All right, now touches him with that left hand.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back.
There it is, now he's on the mount. Got to be careful here.
Yevloev's going for an arm here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Topuria's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Yevloev. All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
Don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Yevloev's right back to the full mount.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Movsar Yevloev. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
20 seconds now remain in the round. inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Over the top. This fight's going to be over for a second.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Oh! What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh!
You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised he hasn't even tried to take him down yet?
Yes, it's very surprising.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Nice crack there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the...
Watch the armbar, watch the armbar here. That is tight.
Defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting. He's getting the mount here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ivoyev. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing him.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Ivoyev. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Oh, good defense, yes.
Topuria's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. 20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. What a fight! So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO,
Well, can you imagine what the tail of the tape for this flyweight fight? And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, Fighting out of the red corner, Manel Starboy Cobb!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, there's been a lot of UFC history inside these walls. We are in Newark, New Jersey. Good to have you with us live from the Prudential Center here tonight. I remember back in 2016, your boy Rumble Johnson had a big moment against Ryan Bader inside this arena.
I mean, Ryan Bader was so scared. He shot from halfway across the octagon, and Rumble beat him up within 20 seconds, and the people exploded. And that is the reaction you get when you are able to put on that type of performance in front of these knowledgeable fans.
Massive head kick. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice straight right hand. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big knee lands to the body.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just missed with the left there. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Missed with that right hand.
Block that punch. Oh, nice.
Oh, Superman punch is good. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Big knee there. Oh, beautiful. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that figure. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Now Cobb's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space. Oh, nice straight punch there by Manel Cobb. Great block there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
What a fight so far. All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the...
On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh! Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him, he
hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Back to the jab now, no good. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh!
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Now Cup's now dealing with a cheek cut. Just out of range with that left hook.
Straight punch lands.
Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
Cobb gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Cobb's in half guard. 20 seconds to go, round two. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Cup. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, 5 minutes to decide this one. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a hook. Huge connection here, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Herb Dean steps in. How about it? Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO Kai!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious